Hello again. I'm going to find the sum of this following sequence to 50 terms. So when you do these, first you've got to decide what sort of sequence it is, and if I add 4 to get 6 and add 4 again, that's not going to work. So it's not an arithmetic sequence, so we'll look for a multiplying number. 2 times 3 gives you 6, 6 3s are 18, 18 3s are 54. So we've got a common multiplying number r of 3 times by 3 each time to get from one to the other. A, which is our first term, is 2, and we have a geometric sequence here. Now, we have a little equation that comes with the sum to n terms of a geometric sequence, and we're using a into 1 minus r to the n over 1 minus r. So we're just going to put the numbers into this and see what it all comes to. I'll do it firstly just with working out this equation. Second, I'll go and use the sequence as part of the calculator to show how that works as well. Okay, let's just doing it. So we need the sum to 50 terms. So n is 50. A is 2, so we get 2 into 1 minus r is 3 to the power 50, all divided by 1 minus 3. Now, I could simplify at this stage. 1 minus 3 on the bottom is minus 2, divided into the 2 at the top, get a minus, and so on. But I'm just going to use the calculator to work the whole lot out. Here we go. Over to the calculator. I'm using the keyboard part of it, and I've got a fraction here to calculate, so I'm going to use the fraction symbol. And the top line of that, I've got 2 brackets 1 minus 3 to the power 50, 1 minus 3 to the power 50, close brackets, and on the bottom I have just 1 minus 3. And the calculator, if I do an XE there, will just work that out, and it all comes to that great big number. I'm not going to write all those numbers down. I'm going to go, that's 7.1779, just going to 3 of those numbers long and rounding. E plus 23. It's a very big number. That E plus 23 means, this is scientific notation, 7.179 times 10 to the power 23, which means we should have to take this decimal point and move it 23 places to the right, which is a great big number. I'm not going to bother doing that, but that's what that means. It's 7179, that decimal point moved 23 to the right is what that actual answer is. Right. Just as a matter of interest, a calculator, when it's set on decimal, gives you that E plus 23. If I had the calculator set on standard, and then I told it to do the same thing, you get that. You get all the numbers. Well, if you want to write all those down, they have moved the decimal point, and they've kept all the numbers in. Well, that is anyway. There's that number. Should you want to write it down. Okay, let's go to the sequences part of the calculator. So menu, and we're into sequences, and we're going to now. This is an explicit equation we're going to use, because the nth term of a geometric sequence is ar to the n minus 1. Now we know what a is, we know what r is, so we can enter this here. We've got a is 2. I'm going to, oops, sorry, that should be, why isn't that, no, there, 2 times, now in our thing we just have ar to the n minus 1. I'm going to put the times sign in, just because out of habit I suppose, times 3 to the power. Now the n minus 1 I'm going to put in brackets, so I make sure I get it all in there. The n I get from up here, and then minus 1, and close the brackets. And just might use the keyboard so I can get an XE there. Okay, there we go. There is my nth term of my geometric sequence put in. Now if I just go to my table, the table symbol is the top left here, I get this. Now you can see I've got the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and the term 2, 6, 8, but I don't have the sum column turned up yet. Now I want to know what the sum to 50 terms is, so I need the sum column in my table turning up. To get that, you have to tap in the top half of the screen, and now you'll see the symbols at the top. It's this diamond, when after the N, the AN, it's the diamond. There's what I want, and there's the sum display, that summation symbol, and I need to turn that on. So now hopefully when I tap the table, we do get the sum. Now I have to see how long my table goes down for. I need the 50th term, so let's go down to the sum for 50. Yes, looks like it's got 50 there. The sum to 50 is 7e plus 23. Now you can see that's very similar to what we had over here, 7.179e plus 23. Remember we had all the numbers there. These tables don't look like being very precise. I've only got the first number. But if you want to get the number from this table, you just find where it says the sum to 50, 7e plus 23. You just tap on that, and that number appears in the space down below there. So we actually have the same number as we had doing it in the main screen of the calculator. You just have to tap on the various numbers there to get a more precise value. Okay, so that is more exactly 7.179 e plus 23, which is of course the same. Okay, that's that. That's doing it both ways, doing it that way, or the sequence is part of your calculator way. I'll stop there.